we're coming into Mount Isa, and we can now see all these stacks. These are a lot of the mines as well that are out here. There's a lot of different mining areas that's further out of Mount Isa. Now we can't see it. Let's go over the ridge. Very, very mountainous around here. All lush. Wow, look at all this. So, as we were coming past, but it was on the other side, it's the Diamantina Power Station. Australia's rodeo capital. I did not know that. And Premier Mining City, that's the bit we did know. Wow, what a lovely sign. On Sunset. Lots of power. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
We are here in Mount Isa. And you can see the view we've come up to the lookout. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Very warm. On the other side of this water tower, and we've got the Buchanan Park Events Complex, which is the race course as well. But you have to see the artwork here is just incredible. And all the artwork that we have been seeing has been amazing. See how far we can walk around. That one's got a horsey on it, the other one over there. Good job. Okay, make sure no snakes. Keep walking. Look at that. The work in that. Morning. Welcome to Mount Isa. Anybody know anything about Mount Isa? Because we don't.
But we're about to go and learn, because over on that side there is the Historic Mine Museum, and over to the right we believe that that is the underground hospital. Well, it might be part of the Historic Mine Museum as well, so we're really not quite sure, so we're going to have to get back to you on that. But what we do know is that all the way across the skyline there is what you see of the Mount Isa Mines complex. And if you can see it on the picture, I'm not sure, but sort of over there on the horizon line, you can see how it's all tiered and stepped. That's all iron ore that they brought in, and across to the right you can see coal and iron ore by the different colours over there. And that, I believe, is the processing plant. I do know that that's the main stack in our Mount Isa, and supposedly you can see that not coming from the direction that we came, because we actually came in from over those hills, but when you come in from the other side of the Mount Isa on that way, you can actually see that smokestack for about 50 kilometres out, so you know you're getting close.
We came in from over there, but over the hills. So, welcome to Outback at Isa. So this is apparently about 8 tonnes, and then it gets crushed. Ian's our guide, but it's a fairly big group.
Okay, so out here there's another one on the stand, that's lead bullion. That one there weighs 2 tonne. That's how they used to be, we don't make them up right now.
2 tonne, no?
You can see over there. And about 8 to 10 kilos of silver. Something you put on a ship and they go to England, down in lead. We built that refinery over there. This one here is native copper. That's a solid piece of solid piece of metal. So that comes from the Selwyn mine, which is south of Cloncurry. If I know mining out there, that's what they come out with. One of them anyway. And they donate it to Outback. So it weighs about 3.5 tonne, and it's a solid piece of metal. So in that form, it's as hard as steel. Once we process it, it becomes soft. Don't know much more about it.
So we've got our boots.
Okay, how we going? All good? I'm
Hey man. How good do we look?
Yeah, living the dream. Feel like a polar bear.
You got it?
That's not the word I was going for.
Right?
You're now entering wearing at any time area.
Are we all in here? Here we go. Where's the office?
This is the what they had in the 1990s.
Portaloo.
This is the Portaloo. It's very well worn.
That's it.
Yeah, you look.
You can see all the butt cheek marks
That's
on
what
it.
I was thinking. It's exactly what I was thinking.
If it sits out in the sun too long, you get a burnt day.
Yeah, but now they have proper toilets, see? Ugh. He looks so happy. Guys over there.
Good, so it's got to grind it all off. It's hard rock, so it's got a lot of cutting.
Yep.
And it only takes out 2 metres in a 10-hour shift, so it's pretty slow going. It's hammering and whatever.
Slow and steady.
So it's all vertical, not horizontal.
It's got to come up. We're going up,
Yep.
so you can't drill down with that because you'll never get rid of the dirt.
Okay.
So you've got to bring it up from the bottom so the dirt falls out the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, it's old machinery. Was this the bus tour? We missed the bus tour. We're going in the mine. We're going to get a light for our head.
Headlights.
We're going to get a headlight. He's going to come along and put a light on our head, and we get a badge too. He sat down.
Alright, so these little lights have got a button on them, little button on them. You can press that once, the light comes on, you got 1, 2, 3 and it's on. Just check and make sure they work, please.
Yeah, we checked. Do you work? Yeah, you work. Good job.
So this is a more modern drilling tip. There's tungsten carbide on it, and in the back there's a hole that flows air through it.
When we
and
come
that
back
hole
up
is
later,
in
we'll
relation to the
take
shaft.
those tags,
And on the back here, there's the air coupling fitting here.
There's
That's the airline that
drawing
comes
up
in.
here on the wall, behind the wall. What's the sort of crushing for air? Oh, I don't know. It's hard enough for me to remember.
So these are little tags.
That's the old part of it.
And this is an airline that goes to the rock drill. That'll be your main feed airline, and you twist those. There are a coupling that comes undone. And these clips are designed to stop that from unclipping while you're using the rock drill.
And they've got hundreds of them, so they decided to give them to us as name tags.
Yeah.
So now we need to put our tag over here.
Yeah, when we go down, we're going down that way. So.
Got to put these on the board.
Because we're going into the mine, so they can count up the number of tags that are on the board, and they know how many people are underground, and when you come out, it goes on the outside.
Yeah. And what's really interesting, we just found out, they used to do tours over at Mount Isa Mines, but in 2000 they shut that down, and the mayor at the time used to be an ex-miner, so he got all volunteers, came, and they took 4 years to actually build this site for the tourists, because the mayor said, we need something for the tourists.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4 years later, this is the actual site that we're going into, and it was built by them, all volunteers.
Okay. This one here is your P61 man and why that's the main, one of our main shafts back then. They built it over a shaft that was timbered. 1929 that was built. Timbered, shaft was timbered down to around about 19 level eventually, and which is about 900 metres. In 1982, They stopped using it because the ground moved, put the shaft out of alignment with the cage. So in 2000, when Ron came up with this idea over here, the mine said,
Pigeons
well,
like
no, head frame, the shed and the winder. So they got all that over here, that's all been put up.
Ain't that the truth? Highly trained pigeons, not responsible for injury or possible death. Take down the pigeon. They're everywhere. Problems with pigeons. And the first group has gone down. We're in the second group.
Just stop.
What happened?
Oh. How far are they going? Oh, there we go. And away they go. He came back for us. Oh, he's got to use his muscles. Ian came back for us. There he goes. That's just rude, isn't it? Here we go. Yeah, damn pigeons are everywhere problem. It's like a lineup.
Someone said to me the other day, oh, they're pigeons here. Where aren't they? Okay, you want to drive?
No, you can drive.
Here, someone, I'm not driving. I'll do enough of that. Hold on, push that button in, don't let it go.
Yeah.
Got your lights on? Thank you.
No worries.
Back there, if you fall, 5 steps to the end right. Just watch yourself coming out of there.
Ooh.
Down there.
Oh, how lovely and cool is this? Oh, thank you, kind sir.
Nice down here, isn't it?
I should have, is it illuminated on my back?
Yep. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Like the min lights out the front there.
Min.
Air past us, giving us that ice pressure. There's also a machine working up here too. For the sound of it.
Black as black. We're 15 metres down. Did he say 15 metres underground?
No, I'm only
Yep.
joking. And I know miners, they wouldn't want to do it in here. These roller line would have been laid up against that face there, that's called a mining face. It's a bit bigger than what I was planning to do, but it sort of brings down a little bit than I was talking about. So these lines go up there, right up against the place. When they fire that place, all the rock falls down on the line and around it, and they can come in with this shovel and pick it up. And it's on a turntable, so it can move from one side to the other. I'll show you how that one works in a minute. So we start out, we've got a square in the centre. Mark that up with about 8 holes. They'll mark the rest of it up for about another 60 holes. And then they'll come in with their machine. So a machine back in those days was an air leg and an air drill, or 2. They might use 2 of them with you. They'll drill these ones on the bottom. They're called your lifters. They'll drill them first, and today we put a piece of poly pipe in them, about 1 metre long, push it in a couple of 100 mil, leave the rest of it hanging out. And the reason for that is, when you drill all these other holes, there's usually a lot of rocks and dirt and water drops down here, which would cover those holes. So we put the poly pipe in there so that
Checking it out. Only where they can be floating. So these pieces of steel were put in so they could hang their ladders on, but you can't get them out then after.
Just the same. On the back of them is a set of batteries. Here's your battery pack.
So this is their emergency rescue base. So if there's a fire or anything, it can hold up to however many people are down that area. There's your portaloo,
Now they operate, pull the top off,
Aircon,
verify,
first aid
put
kit.
a key in there, turn it, and activate the chemicals in there, make oxygen.
telephone.
They can, well, last year you got a red light. If that red light's flashing on and off, it means it's out of service. If the green light's flashing on and off, it means it's good to go. All the RVs are hooked up, they're all set up with rock bolts and mesh over the top and a cement pad to sit them on. All through them on. And they move these things around all over the place, so they don't all stay in one place.
And these are actually made in Western Australia. So Australia makes something still. Woohoo! Got yourself a job, hun.
I thought it was part of the official.
Yeah, that's how he gets the white outfit.
On the ring end. Hot water's over there.
Now after you're a coffee extraordinaire in here, in the mess, or are they, what do they call it? The,
Crib room.
the crib room. Now we're going to get on the back of the ute. Feel like we're going back in time, hard times. We get to ride in the back, Dad.
Yeah, back in
Hey?
bed.
We get to ride in the back. Oh, thank you, kind sir. Here we go. See, these were the days we were allowed to be in the back of a ute.
That's it.
Kids nowadays don't even know what that is. Oh, you made it. Oh, bright light.
Oh, that's rather
That's right. A little loop back around. Ah. Thank you. So we just did the tour. So well for what we're doing. We did the hard times mines tour. So well worth it. You can also do a fossil discovery as well. Got your loader bucket. So we're just taking a little scenic drive. We've done the Outback at Isa and we're going to go to Lake Mondarra. I think it's Mondarra, I would say, or Mondarra.
Yeah. Now Ian, where we just were, told us that the lake is only open from 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. That's because the Mount Isa mines pump all the water out of the lake and use it at the mine at night, and they pump it back into the lake so people can come and visit during the day.
They don't pump it dry though.
Yeah, that's what he told me. No, I'm only kidding. The lake's a lake. It's a lovely lake.
It's like, I didn't hear that. Where was I? Now, if you saw the sign as well, so it says no dogs. So she's going to be very quiet and asleep in the back. But we're good dog owners. We're not letting her out or anything. And we're probably only going to just do a scenic drive through because we're heading from here now to Julia Creek. We're heading across. We're going east to head towards Townsville. So we'll show you a little bit.
And the fact that it's 38 degrees outside.
Yeah.
A little bit warm.
Let's stay in the air conditioning, but really. Yeah, let's have a little look. Now, see up here in this tree, Mark says to me they are not birds' nests, they are ants' nests. Why is that?
Well, because I happen to know, back in the day when I was a soldier, and we did exercises up this area of Queensland, I've been walking through scrub like this, and those ant nests have fallen on me. And they bite. They're like green ants. I'm not sure what type of ant they are, but they make their nests in the actual trees itself. And yeah, they're nasty little critters.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's your little bit of knowledge from Zudi. So it'd be lovely in winter and, you know, bring a picnic lunch out here. Little parking areas. I don't think we can go any further, even though the map showed that we could go around no more. So the lake has also a little bit of trivia we looked up, that it has been stocked with barramundi, and that is to entice the anglers, and then they have a fishing competition in October, and that's the only time that you're actually allowed to camp overnight is when the fishing tournament is on. You can water ski in certain areas, you can canoe, all those sorts of things. Yeah, and there's some bird life as well, like the pelicans, the galahs, cormorants. Oh, hello. Wants to come into the vehicle. All right then.